How's it going, everyone? I'm Contemption. Today we are in 2563 talking about my free-to-play account. I'm going to go over where we're at right now, what I'm doing, what my next goals are, how I'm doing in top 100 rank for power. We're going to go over all of that stuff. As you can see, I have quite a few gems. We're going to spend that today on the city skin. I think it's 100% worth it. There's also some items in this event that I really want to purchase that I think are great deals, so we're going to go over that too. If you like these videos, please do hit the like and subscribe. It really does help. We're getting closer to 1,000 subs. That was my initial goal. From there, I've got lots more, but let's get to the 1,000 and then we'll shoot for the next one. But stick around and here we go. Okay, so first things first, I've got Lohar out here right now, taking down, oh good, we got some more action points, taking down Barbs. We are doing, well, there's a bunch of events right now for Barbs, but the one that came out today, which is the Spring Festival, is all of these. So I've already done map collection, troop training, barbarian forts. Those were all easy. You can get a lot from defeating barbarians, and then alliance helps was really quick. Obviously, for a new kingdom, people are building more often. And then courier station, I'm already at 19 out of 24. I have been limiting what I'm buying from the courier station because resources are obviously now going to be my biggest issue. Speed ups not as much. Because of all the events we've had, speed ups haven't been a problem. But as you can see, the resources start becoming a problem. Because I have so many accounts going right now, I've got KVK Season 2 in 2396. I've got my main account in 1937, where I'm always gem farming. Card up at the top for that. We got lots going on. So starting a farm in this kingdom isn't ideal and not something I can really keep on top of. So I just left it. I'm doing this without a farm. We'll see how far I can get before I cave and have to either, spend money or get a farm in here. But I think we're doing okay for now. Now, some of the events that I really want to go over and a lot of people have been asking me, what should I buy in this gifts of the season? And I've gone back and forth a bit. Obviously on my main account, I'm getting the legendary commander sculptures. I think that's a no-brainer. You're getting them for 1,000 gems a piece. And if you're buying the bundle for this holiday, you're getting a bunch more. So it's really great. If you can get all 30, fantastic. I went over a couple other things on another video. Stars, I don't think are worth it. Epic material choice chests. It is a deal. It's 500 gems per, and it's regularly 600 from the VIP shop. But I think from material events, you can get these for less, like Holy Knight's Treasure. You're going to get more material for less gems. That's just my opinion. Obviously, the gold keys, I will max out. I'll get all 20. I just don't want to spend any of my big cat packs right now because I'm going to get the city skin. The 3-hour speed ups are a pretty decent deal. 100 gems for a 3-hour. Not bad. If you're looking for speed ups, why not? For myself on this account, I don't need the speed ups. I need the resources. And that brings us to our next one. I think this is fantastic. This is 50 gems for that many resources. The resources, so 500,000 food, wood, and then stone's a little less, and then gold is actually worth 180 gems. Where's my VIP shop? In the VIP shop. So 180 gems for the same amount is going to cost you that in VIP shop when you can get them for 50 gems right there. I'm going to get all 30 of those. 100%, no doubt about it, going to get all those. Experienced homes, I don't suggest it. Just go do Guardians. Save yourself a bunch of gems. I'm definitely going to do this right now. We're going to unlock that. It's going to cost me gems, but as you saw, I have quite a few. I've been saving from all the monument and from passes and all that fun stuff. I've been saving those gems. On my other video, and I'll put a card up at the top, I highly suggest this. Silent Trial blueprints are the best. They're such a hard grind to get those, and in some kingdoms you can't even get them because they're saved for the whales. Highly suggest that. I do not suggest the 30-minute. Makes 0 sense. You can get 3 hours for 2 of them. That doesn't make any sense at all. And then these you'll be stuck with at the end when you have extra, what are they called again? big cat packs. Weird name. But anyways, I'm going to get these last because I still have on, where is the, on this, I still have one more day where I'm going to get 4 more. So I'll wait until tomorrow. I'm also going to get some from Lantern City. Once we unlock more of these, I'm going to get some more. So I will wait till the end of the event before I get the resources, but I 100% will buy them. For now, let's get the city skin at 100. So I need 77 more. Let's go back into Lantern City. Again, the count is underneath the sculpture up here underneath exchange. So you can just hit this and watch the number go up to 100, and then we'll get that city skin unlocked. And this is a fantastic city skin for this account. It's not costing a whole lot. I have the gems. I am infantry based. I've got Sun Tzu and Bjorn. I'm going to get Richard and hopefully Charles. We're going to open some gold keys. I'm hoping for some luck to get Charles. Haven't been lucky yet. He's definitely the commander I'm going to work. But boom, we got our first city skin on this account, which is awesome. Oh, just hit the help button there. We're going to jump in and awesome. I'm not going to use archers anytime soon. 5% defense is great for my marches. I am stoked for that. Cannot complain. Let's just see here. Oh, good. Do we get more gold keys? No, stars, but I definitely need stars. Awesome. Okay, so we got that. That was the first thing I wanted to accomplish. The next thing was I'm actually going to push this. I'm going to get this right now and if we scroll all the way to the bottom, from the ground up is here. I want to get these stars for leveling up Charles and Richard. I know those are going to be huge struggles for free to play. So I'm going to get these as often as I can. And I just have to use some speed ups, which I have lots of. Yes, this is going to kick my butt on resources, but I know I have enough because in here it's not warning me. We'll just quickly speed this up. Not many speed ups. Oh, and the mysterious merchant came. Quickly get that. So this is what I'm buying from the mysterious merchant, which I mentioned earlier. I'm getting all the resource exchange. I'm not always buying speed ups, especially healing ones. I'm not buying the buffs, the boosts anymore. I am, let's see what the next one brings. I will get the building speed ups. Why not? That's pretty cheap. Again, none of those. I get the experience points. I get the stars, the gold ones too, which I know are really expensive. But I think it's going to be a bigger struggle later on in the game to try and level up my commanders. So let's go back into here and hit this up. So I'm going to use a whole bunch of resources. What am I going to use here? Obviously, I'm not going to have a single one that brings it down all the way. But I'm going to use my biggest ones. I'll use all of those, and then we're finished for that. I'll go back into here, all of those, boom. So it's actually not too bad. Now we'll talk about resources in a second because I think that's something a lot of people make the mistake of. When you're sending out gatherers, you should actually know what you need, not just sending out ones that are closest or in alliance territory. I'm going to hit this. We're going to hit helps. I already grabbed a rune. That is very important to grab a building rune before you do a large speed up like this. Like it's almost 7 days long. I am going to wait for max helps before I hit the speed up. That's going to take a while. It's pretty dead right now. It's Saturday night. Can't blame anyone for not being on, except for me because I'm crazy. But there we go. So now resources for free to play, for anybody in early game, for anybody in any game, take a look at what you have. So if you just do a quick browse of your resources, you can tell what you have more of and what you have less of. Obviously, I have pretty close to the same amount of wood and food here. Again, on the 10,000 and really close on the 50,000, I've got a little bit more wood. So I should be concentrating on food before wood. But if you jump down into stone, you can tell, look at the difference there. I've got 1,000 of that resource of wood at the 10,000. This is kind of the equivalent, obviously a little bit less, but at 252. Same with the 50,000 and 37,000. And then again with these as well. So I've got a lot less stone. So I should really be focusing on stone and food. And of course, you're going to have the least amount of gold. Thankfully, right now I have a good amount of gold. I've been farming a lot of it because I know research is going to be expensive. I know forging gear from the blacksmith is expensive. Oh, I've got a farmer back. Let's send out... Oh, we're going to need stone. Is there anything on Alliance territory? I think I'm just going to grab that 5. Oh, I'm going to clean that. This is just the worst. I dislike that part of the game so much when people don't finish tiles. Absolutely the worst. Okay, we'll just send him out there. So really just kind of audit. I know audit's a terrible word. Nobody likes to hear the word audit. Audit your resources. See what you have and what you need before you send out your farmers. It's going to help you grow a lot. As you can see, I'm doing not too bad. I haven't been pushing power in the last week just because I've been saving up resources and speed ups so that I can push them during event, which is right now. I am at rank 85. Once I finish this city hall, once I finish that, I'm going to gain a lot of power. I've got a lot of research, which is another thing we should talk about. I know it seems practical to go in and do war research. I understand it's a war game. I know that's what you want to do. Pushing this is the best. You want to get those T4. I totally get it. But if you can concentrate on engineering and mathematics as much as possible before going into big buildings and big research, you're going to save a huge amount of speed ups, and you are going to pass a lot of people who are spending more than you because you're doing these researches. I'm going to max these out. I'm going to get my city hall to level 22 so that I can get 5 marches. Right now, I'm going to be level 21. So I'm going to go one more level. Once I have 5 marches, I'll be able to farm faster. And then my next focus is 100% going to be maxing out engineering and mathematics as high as I can go as practical without having to upgrade my CH level any further. I think that's the best for anybody's game, especially free to play, in order to maximize your growth, use less speed ups, which is going to be a battle between speed ups and resources. But having more speed ups than resources, I think, is good, because eventually you're going to find a city that's abandoned and there's a lot of resources in it. And then you're going to have the speed ups to use those resources so they're not sitting in your storehouse waiting for someone else to pluck. So there's a lot of moving parts on this. I get it. But you really want to pay attention to what you're doing. You want to know what resources you have, how many speed ups you have, and really go over it. Obviously for this event, like I've said before, try and get to 100. Between 90 and 100 is fantastic. You really want those, of course, the help buttons there now. The epic commander sculptures, you really want that maxed out. Let's see here. Is there anything else we wanted to go over? I already went over that. Oh, yes. For anybody who's rank 4 or leader of an alliance, try not to place this feast until you're as high of a level as possible. Obviously, level 3 being the best. I think we're only going to make it to level 2 in this alliance. There's only 70 people in it. We don't have Great Alliance 2 research yet, but wait until the last minute to place this. You can place it once a day. It resets. You don't want to place it right when you get it. It's just a waste. You can get better resources, equipment, speed ups, all that fun stuff just by waiting a little bit longer. So highly suggest that if you're rank 4. Obviously, you want to finish all of this. Where is it here? All of these. You definitely want to finish all of these. That goes to there. Where is... There was also, yes, when you give these away, I also saw in my inventory, I'm not exactly sure how that works yet, but you get these. Spring Festival Return Gift. I don't know what's in there. Hey, material, experience, and speed ups. So definitely do that event. It's awesome in so many ways. More free stuff. Cannot complain. What else do we got here? As you can see, I still have a lot of gems. I have been buying from the VIP shop the 8-hour speed ups. Highly suggested. Great value in my opinion. And I have not run into speed ups yet, so I will not complain. Let's send out the barb again. Been doing everything over level 14 barbs. I think that's the best value for myself. Getting more experience, getting more resources, getting all that stuff. What else did I want to go over? Oh, I wanted to do gold keys. So hoping for Charles Martel. Probably not going to get him for 23 gold keys, but now would be the time to get him when you're recording, right? Let's hit it. Let's see. Tao Tao. All right, I already have Tao Tao. It's not a terrible thing. I got some more CPO. I got some Matilda, which is good. I got quite a few Matilda, actually. 30. That's cool. Good. I'm going to need another gathering commander, and I think I just found her. I would love it to be Joan instead, but if Matilda's what I get, that's what I get. While we're... Oh, you know what? Let's just quickly open those silver keys, and then I'm going to show you the trick for leveling up a commander faster, star-wise, if you don't know about it. So I did this with Cleopatra and I did this with Ashita because they are not commanders you need to worry about the first skill. You skip the first skill, but you do the star trick. And I will show you that trick in a second so that you can unlock these without having to spend experience tomes to level them up because they're just going to be secondary commanders for a very long time. It's not worth the stars. It's not worth the experience tomes to level these commanders yet. They're just meant for secondaries. But let's go in, and I'm going to do this to Matilda right now. So we will smash her up to level 10. And I'll show you. The reason is we're going to unlock this. We're also going to unlock this. You don't need to do this. I just want to show you the star trick for doing it to Cleo and Ashita and a couple other commanders, so at least you know how to do it. But you want to do 2 at the start, which I know seems weird, but you're going to do 2 at a start. And hopefully I don't get lucky on these next ones. Then you're going to do 1. And then you're going to do 1 again. And that's going to bring you to 80. And now you're going to use those. That's going to get you to 3-star. There are ways to get higher than that. I think you need more of these... what are they called again? I can't even click on them, what they're called. Dazzling and something else. I think you need more of them. I've seen pictures of it. Maybe they're photoshopped. But I think for this, to get them to 3 stars, this is something you want to do for new commanders like Lohar to get a secondary commander with them right out of the gate if you have them. But as you can see now, she's unlocked her skills. I am going to go in, of course... and I'm going to lock the 3rd skill out so that I'm not opening up another chance to get something I don't want. Right now, I just want this. This is what I want to level. I'll obviously push her up to 37 over time. It's going to take me a while before I have CH22 with a 5th March anyways. But I'm just, of course, I'm going to get that first one. Of course, give me 1. Not even 1. Okay, that was bad luck. Typically, you can get it so that you get the 2nd talent. But, oh well, it is what it is. Should we do the same thing to Joan while we're here? Why not? Why not? I might kick myself later. But we'll do the exact same thing to Joan here. 2. And I should have enough to do the trick. With the, I can't remember what one that's called. Dazzling sculptures, maybe. Okay. We'll do this. And yeah, that's going to get me up there. So again, not very hard to do. We've got it unlocked. Obviously, Joan's first skill is the best, so I am going to lock the first skill. But at least now I have it so that I don't have to worry about stars for her for a while. And I can use her as a primary if I want to go and hunt guardians. It's not the best if I don't have a peacekeeping commander, because I don't think I have 5. I think I have 4. So when I have that other march, I can bring her out there and then, you know, level up 2 gathering commanders at the same time. Okay, that's that. I'll leave the talents for now. I got CPO. I've locked that first skill, of course. I've got Matilda. I'm not going to do the talents. How unlucky was that? Okay, skill. I got another one for Tao Tao. Obviously, that would have been a shame. Always lock the first skill unless we're talking Ashita and Cleopatra and Sion Diok. Those are different. Those are legendary gathering commanders. Different ball game. But Tao Tao now has 2-1. Not the worst in the world. Okay, I think that's it. That's pretty much the update for it. I've gotten to 2.5 million so far as free to play. I haven't bought anything, as you can tell. First recharge isn't unlocked. I haven't bought Growth Fund. I haven't bought anything, even though that is calling my name. I haven't gotten anything on this account at all. So it's still free to play. I think it's good. It's good to have that perspective as a player, to have the free to play, to look into these events and see different value. Like, I never would have looked at the resources from my main account or even the other account in 2396 for KVK Season 2. Never would have looked at it. But for this account, since I'm struggling with resources, that's perfect. That is awesome. I'm definitely going to be doing that. I won't be doing the epic accessory. I don't have the gold. I don't have the material. It's not worth it for this account as much as I want to buy it. How many helps do we have now? We're only at 10 helps. So I'm probably not going to be able to speed it up until tomorrow, but I will speed it up. I'll get that event finished off for those 2 gold or those 10 gold stars. And that's it. And then I'm just going to keep pushing this commander, obviously finishing every event that comes in, including the bottom here, upgrading 3 hospitals. You need to upgrade your hospitals anyways. Just get it out of the way. But that's it, guys. That's all I got for this free-to-play account right now. We've got level 1 passes opening very soon. Level 3 Barbarian Forts just unlocked. And of course, my castle's not big enough to defeat it. But we have people here who can do that. These open in 17 hours and 40 minutes. Still got a long ways before we're, even next to shrines, really. And then eventually, the Lost Temple will be there eventually. Not today, not tomorrow, but eventually we'll be there. So just fire away at these guys. Hopefully you got something out of this video. Until next time, have a good one, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. See you later.